Quick walkthrough of using census data for your final projects and connecting it to census tract geography. I'll share my screen here. You can start with this table search on data.census.gov. Let's explore our tables. First, I'm going to go into my filters and I'm going to choose census tract if I want data by census tract. Then I'll go to Massachusetts and choose all census tracts within Massachusetts. You can do this with other ways of splitting up geography as well. So now that I've filtered that down, I'm going to come to my results and see the different types of data that are available within this set of characteristics. So let's say I'm interested in means of transportation to work. What I can do is I can click download table data and then check this box to select this data set. Now I can pick download and choose which years I'm interested for. I'll just choose 2003. I'm going to download a zip file and a download will start down here on the bottom. We'll give it a minute to load, and in the meantime, let's look at some shape files. So to get census tract shape files, I'm going to use this Tiger Line site, which I'll share a link to as well. And I'm going to choose 2023 because that's when we have our data from. And I'm going to choose census tract as my layer type. Then I'll submit. And for my state, I'll choose Massachusetts to match with my data set. Then I'm going to download. It's going to download a zip file, and I'm going to get a pretty familiar geodatabase structure that we've seen before. Now I'll extract that to another folder so that it's not here in the zip file, and we'll be able to use that later. So go check on our census download. It looks like my download has completed, but that I had pop-ups blocked. So I'm going to click on that pop-up and allow that. That's something to keep an eye out for. Now I have my zip file of census data, and I can take a look at this and make sure that this looks reasonable. And what I see indeed is that we have the data sorted out by census tract with a census tract geography identifier. So that's great. That's exactly what I was hoping to see. Now, similarly, this is a, oh, I just lost my browser window. Similarly, this is a zip file, so I'm going to also need to extract that into a better location. So I'll extract all of these, and I will stick them in my GIS TA folder, and I'll make a new one called census data to extract them too. Now I'm just going to pause this for a moment to pull up my ArcGIS. Great, I've created a folder structure in my Arc with my files. So I'm going to drag my census tracts in here as a shape file. And I'm going to drag my CSV of my whichever data it was I ended up downloading. I'm going to take a look at my attribute table here for my data table. And I see that there's this GeoID field with a long geographic identifier that corresponds with each of these census tracts, which I could find out by checking my metadata as well. When I look at my attribute table for my census tracts, there is also this GeoID column as well. So I'm going to create a join to attach my survey data to my census tract shapefiles. For my input join field, I'm going to use this GeoID FQ, that's the sort of full GeoID, and then I'll use the GeoID for the join table as well. Let me validate my join to make sure that that looks okay. Okay, looks pretty good. So I've added my join, and now when I go into my shapefile, if I scroll through my attribute table, which is huge, I see all of my data about whatever it was, commuting to work that I ended up downloading. And I can check my metadata for that to see what each of these different columns mean. Great, that's all. Thanks.